Ashley Home Store's Black Friday sale is going on now. Shop today and find Black Friday deals throughout the store. For a limited time, get up to 50% off. And through Monday, shop Black Friday doorbusters. Or get 0% interest for 24 months with no minimum purchase. The best Black Friday furniture deals are only available for a limited time. Shop online or visit North America's #1 furniture and mattress store today. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Hi everyone, and welcome to our 4th annual Ashley Home Store Curling Classic. I'm Kathy Jones, the chairperson for this event. We are going to miss you this year, fans. It's not going to be the same through these trying times, and yet we want to keep this classic alive for years to come.
What a great shot.
Please go to the Penticton curlingclub.ca site and donate. With your money, we can help foster the growth of curling for years to come, keep these great teams coming, and look forward to seeing you again next year when we can get through this time. Thanks. Have a great season, everyone.
Good evening and welcome to the 4th annual Ashley Home Store Curling Classic. My name is Sherry Berkilo Diaz, and at my side here is my friend Cy Gladish. Hello, Cy.
Hello, Sherry.
Hi. So here we are at the Penticton Curling Club featuring the 4th annual Ashley Home Store Curling Classic. Isn't this exciting?
It's very, very exciting. Certainly a big change this year, Sherry, with COVID breathing down our necks here.
Yeah, no kidding. So we do have a 6 sheets of ice here. Everybody's just finishing up their practice and getting ready. And we have the feature game tonight on sheet C, and we have John Epping versus Kevin Cooey. This should be an exciting game. Well, Cy?
Well, yes, Sherry. Calling for normal hit there. Getting the game started off into the rings. 18 teams here at beautiful Penticton. Had a rain today, I guess, but turned out to be a beautiful afternoon. I see lots of people playing golf.
So these teams are still just finishing up their practices here and getting into the game. Great. So we have some great games to take place here at the 6 p.m. draw, 3rd game of this round robin. Have Dangerfield versus Hardy on sheet A. Home team Wood versus Gill on sheet B. Sturmey versus McEwen on sheet D. Laycock versus Eden on sheet E. And Robillard versus Botcher on sheet F. Botcher, of course, Team Botcher won this event last year.
Yes, that's right, Carrie. You've been swapping rocks here on the right-hand side of the sheet of our feature sheet here with Epping and Cooey. A couple of notable names in curling. A nice shot there again. Notice the new addition here for the Cooey team is John Morris. Thank you.
There we go. Yes, we'd like to take a moment here as these guys are starting the game. Introduce the players. Of course, Kevin Cooey won our first annual Ashley Home Store Curling Classic. Kevin Cooey's third is BJ Neufeld, followed by, again, new team member to this team is John Morris playing second, and Ben Hebert. Lead for that team, very strong sweeper, hey?
Yes, for sure. This is an all-star team, to say the least, Cherry.
Okay.
Of course, John Epping's team is skipped by John Epping. Third is Ryan Fry. Matt Cam playing second. And lead for that team is Brent Lang. We'd like to welcome all these teams to the Penticton Curling Club for the 4th annual Ashley Home Store Curling Classic. It's great to have this many back. Of course, this is far fewer than what we would have expected for this event normally.
Looks like somebody blew a tire out there about 2/3 of the way down. Might be, is that Johnny Moe?
I think so.
Yeah.
So we have Team Epping playing the red stones, and Cooey's playing the blue stones on this game on sheet C.
Swapped a few rocks, a little roll out. This one's a bit behind the tee line, but Cooey chooses to hit it.
BG Neufeld coming at that. Just want to keep the house, not too much building up in there.
Yeah. BJ with that patented slide, the little toe slide there. I think he slid under the hog line there.
Nice to have these guys back out playing. They haven't had a chance to have too many games. Many of these teams are out for their first event of the year with so many restrictions having happened in sports so far. Penticton is really looking forward to doing what they can to make sure that we have high levels of safety measures in place for this event.
Yeah, that's for sure, Sherry. There's a lot of anxious moments here for all of our athletes and our committee here, and we're just hoping that we can stay clean here.
Well, we're doing a great job keeping the players separate from the viewers. There's hardly any people here. It's nice and quiet in the lounge behind us.
Yeah, we made several accommodations, Sherry, for new rules because of COVID, and one of them is one sweeper only. So that's interesting. There's been a lot of talk about effectiveness of the second sweeper over the years, and the Curl Canada has done some surveys in that regard. I think it's pretty well known the effectiveness is not huge with the second sweeper anyway. So, and
everything's terrible, but
the guys are doing their best to adapt to the new rules.
Well, yeah, I heard Kevin just make mention of the masks and the challenge of communication is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, we've tried to make the masks mandatory, but unfortunately some of the fellows have wear glasses and they get fogged up, and we certainly don't want to get anybody hurt here. So we're kind of relaxed at a pinch. If you're throwing and you have glasses, or you're sweeping and you have glasses and then they're getting fogged up, we're allowing the masks to be pulled down at that time.
Okay. So that was that wraps up that end, and it's nice and clean. So we've got a blank end at the end of this first end of play. So Team Epping shooting first with the red rocks, and of course Kevin Cooey holding on to that hammer. Each team.
There are no time clocks here, Sherry. So we often see teams swapping rocks at the first end to bank some time for future throws and future decisions. But hopefully most of the games have been pretty well played and in a tidy amount of time.
Ryan Fry sweeping that rock into the top of the 8-foot. And Kevin wasting no time making his call. Put up a nice little corner guard.
Ben Hebert, solid as a rock there, coming out of the hack. There's not a movement anywhere there. Everything's nice and square. Throws up a corner guard here, just past the Ashley Home Stores curling logo.
Feature sheet was the first sheet to finish the end.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Looks like Brent might have pressed this a pinch to the outside, which is pretty common for these players. They don't very often get narrow.
Hard putt! Keep going. Keep going, buddy. Oh, good sweeping.
Matt Cam having to work pretty hard there to, sorry, I don't believe that was Matt. Had to work pretty hard to get that rock into place, and it's almost at that center line. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's in a nice position there. Kind of forcing the Cooey team to put another rock in play here. 5 rock roll here, five rock free guard zone roll. It's Big John Morris here is
working hard.
trying to
Rock buried. Right up.
getting some separation, punching it from behind cover there. Very nice shot.
Really delicate little bump. John wants another one. Right at the top of that 8-foot.
Epping's pretty happy to play this game, throw a few in the top of the house in front of the tee line and take his chances for now. Got a nice guard out there just off the right side of center.
Well, if you can.
The ice
Line's good. Yep.
is still a little bit pinch slow.
Whoa.
It'll get 14 and a half, 15 here in short time. Very nice shot there.
Forward.
Well, our sponsors today, Sherry.
We've got a couple of great sponsors for us for this game that are the city of Penticton. We do really appreciate all of their support. And of course, Brentview Homes is our other sponsor, a nice business in town that builds great homes.
Yeah, a great developer. Have the pleasure to be friends with them myself, and just an awesome firm.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Like
Stay with the shooter. Hard beats.
Nice rock here, but
Hard.
Well, John's rock sticks around, top of the 8-foot, and knocks one of the reds out. Maybe just touching 12.
You draw. How do you do this? Nose. That's no good.
Don't like the nose call so much.
You
Don't mind the
Control.
draw around the front a bit here.
Yeah.
Get rid of one blue one here. It's not a bad choice. Hopefully get some inside roll. Maybe get it over closer to the big house, the Ashley Home Store house.
You want that? Okay.
Trying to decide what kind of weight to throw here. It's pretty early, and this is a touch into the wings in the corner of the 8 there. Probably
Well, I
gonna.
think it's. Guys, it's like this.
Having some discussion down there about
Yeah,
Control.
every shot's important, Sherry. So, and this one in particular.
It's early in the game, blank end in the first, and we're just about halfway through the second end at this point. He's asked Matt to throw.
Yep.
Control
Yep.
rate.
Whoa.
Needs a little roll here, and ends up sitting nose.
Yeah, that
Don't
was
think that was ideal for them, but kind of sets up the double here.
Yeah, you're perfectly right, Sherry.
Half to thick half. Should go right where you throw it.
If I had somebody to throw this rock, I'm thinking John Morris is a good candidate.
Good person to have on your team right about now, yes.
Kevin Cooey's looking for a half a rock.
So
Yep.
nice.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
And there, one, and is it two? It moves it.
You
Just
got
out of the
shot
way,
rock
got
and
shot rock out of it. That's great. Great rock. I only see one score on the scoreboard right now, and that's Team Laycock took the first 3 points in end number 1 against Team Eden, who now has 0.
Whoa.
They're in the second end as well now.
Yep.
Ryan Fry
Whoa.
coming at this. Nose.
very, very nice
2,
shot there.
And
Super
we can't
run
sweep
back.
behind the T line.
yeah, the
No,
rules of
I
the
don't think
sweepers
so.
have changed.
No,
That's the coup. We
we-
can't sweep behind the T line, right? No.
That's not the way we've been playing, though.
No, we've been asking all the teams
Well, you
that
can
the
sweep
skip
your own rock
does not
through,
sweep
but
at
not
all.
the opponents.
Sweep ours.
No, yours. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
What?
We've just got updates on
okay.
the rules.
Yeah, there's a lot of rules here we've had
That's
to go
okay.
through.
No problem.
You know, the
It's
skip,
okay. I
the
do
skip
still think
not
the sheet's
sweeping,
like
and
this. I actually don't think it's.
we asked them to stay well clear of the rings until the other
agreed.
team is
Yeah.
has cleared the house after the end is over. So
Yeah.
it's been working fairly well.
Yeah.
We got some
Awful. I
black
mean,
dots just outside of the hog line there, where we asked the players to stand,
If he
and
makes the roll
they're
under, I mean,
6 feet
we'll
plus
still be
apart,
shot
and
we can draw around here.
it's been working well, certainly in the
draw for our
league
lines,
curling,
but
and
whatever. I
these
mean,
guys are quick to pick
okay.
up on everything.
Nice thing is, this
Keeping in
inside
mind these
speed
guys
is
are
nice, so,
in their own bubble,
you know.
the players on their own team.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
It's a little
No.
light. They're thinking.
Yep.
seven.
Yep. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Another beautiful shot by BJ there. Nice tie it. Nice little tap through there.
Do you try to do this?
Yeah, that's you don't want to set up too many on the wings there and give them an opportunity, Cooey an opportunity to build a house behind some guards there.
Do you want to try and do this?
My choice would be try to maybe get a little inside roll and outside, or draw.
I'm going to have some good communication here. John's going to just go down and make sure that they're all on the same page with this next shot.
Yeah, you're right. It's not. Okay, just half 8 foot.
Great communication.
Oh,
You could go around the outside, you know, draw into the top 8 somewhere, either in turn or out turn. This shows Ryan's in turn.
hard line. Hard. Whoa, whoa. Just half 8. Just half 8.
Wants to keep that nice and high.
Yeah, very nice shot there.
Coming into four.
Okay.
Shade
Don't wanna
deeper
get
than
into-
he wanted.
Yeah, I don't want to get in too deep here, but that'll do just fine. Still forcing Kui
Try,
to
buddy.
get some rocks in play, or he might choose to run that front one back, but I'd be surprised. Can't see much of it.
Yeah, you bet. The double's not there, so.
This is not bad.
Yeah, maybe Ryan's out turn here would be a good call.
This one's higher. I mean, you could just do that.
That might not be bad, because then I can play the chase. Yeah,
BJ's going to come down and take a look, and
I don't love this, but
we'll hear what they say.
like it's no good to get it. Like if you roll to here and he decides to keep drawing, they put some pressure on him.
Team Robillard took 1 point in the first end over Team Botcher.
Okay, and if you just get into here, it's not bad. You're dead buried. I like this way.
Update from Sheet B. Team Giel took 4 points over local Team Wood in the first end.
Yeah, some local flavor in both of those teams with
Yeah.
some players out of Kelowna as well. Jeff Richard is one of them, which very popular player here in the Okanagan Valley.
Very well known.
I like this call. Eliminate one rock, and maybe get a little inside roll.
There's some heat on that.
Yeah, it takes
Benny! Jeez.
yeah, I like hack.
not ideal. Epping will try to get a little roll one way or the
No.
other.
Just roll dead buried.
I would, yeah. Yeah, a couple of ways you could play this. But
Throw a nice easy weight at it.
Just hack.
He threw that good. I
Hit
thought
and
he
roll
was
half a
tight.
rock. Even a rock's good. Little more.
yeah. It's a little better for hot weight there. Had pretty minimal ice there to start with. There's been a few rocks down this pass, so we expect some curl.
Just wanted that nice
Well,
easy
this is
hack
where we
weight.
played practice yesterday, remember?
Let's see what they're getting a nice amount of curl on that. And a
Yeah,
little
just
bit in.
Trying not to set up a
Pretty
double.
close to what he wanted.
Yeah, it's,
Pretty nicely buried.
yeah.
If you'll take a look at that
Inch
rock
more.
on the Ashley logo,
Thanks.
it's in a pretty good spot for.
I ripped this double.
For a guard.
Probably this one's pretty buried, right?
So close. Lovely. Shoot.
I think Kevin's going to try to make
What do
the
you
double
You're
and
right. Just hoping that everything goes,
Might-
you know what I mean?
might splash on his own in the back there too and stick around.
You would think, eh? Oh, it probably does, you're right.
I think
Yeah,
it's probably going to go between the two rocks.
right. It's kind of going back that way,
His
isn't it?
his own rocks. Just kind of like normal weight here. Pretty comfortable for Kevin. Looks like
Oh, Jesus.
they got shot rock there out of that, right behind cover. It worked out pretty nice.
I'm not
Interesting to
This back line.
see what John's going to do.
Could have got a little luckier there.
I'm not sure if our viewers could see the one of those rocks went off into sheet B and did affect the play a little bit. A rock had to be put back in place on the
It's
Giel
kind of
Wood
solid
game.
back line.
You got to make the double and then just hope that.
Okay, and we have
Yeah.
John Epping's last shot of end the second end.
Yeah. Yes.
Might be a little tight.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa!
He's got a long ways to curl here.
And it's just a slight
Just whiskered by Sherry.
miss. I almost couldn't breathe.
So hard to yell.
Well,
So, good opportunity for the Cooey team here.
At the start I did. And then I called whoa probably after 5 feet.
yeah.
I don't think they
it's
just get here.
tough to hear your teammates with the masks on, but they are so very important for everyone's health out there. So they'll find different ways to communicate. We always do. We're adaptable people.
Kind of unusual that he would go to the out turn here, although it is his favorite turn. Sherry, he's the other path. They've been throwing lots of rocks down the other path here, but
He's just judging this stone, keeping it clean, and Cooey takes 2 points in the second end.
he opens his scoring 2-0. Takes advantage of the hammer.
We're just hoping it works out.
Very nice. So 18 teams in this event here, this year's side. We have 3 pools, and this is a round robin where the top 12 teams advance into the quarterfinals. And so we're looking for a pretty exciting weekend ahead. We have lots of live streaming on every game is going to be live streamed, and so we do appreciate our viewers out there, and just want to remind people about the fundraiser for the Penticton Curling Club. I mean, we are happy to have this event, and it is such a great event for our club. We just aren't going to have the ticket sales that we are used to with this event, and you know, we don't want to say that the club is going to suffer, but it is some funds that are missing, and so it is important. If you are enjoying this, being able to watch this event, then please consider contributing as a donation to the Penticton Curling Club by visiting pentictoncurlingclub.ca.
I think there is a donate button when you get onto the site there, Sherry, and we would appreciate people contributing small amounts of money. Everything adds up. Obviously, we've kept our prize money here for the weekend, which closes off on Monday with our semi and our final, the last final 3 teams. The purse is $72,000 with $18,000 going to the winner, 15 to the second place winner, and down from there. We have 12 qualifiers out of the 18 teams, so we'll be giving out a lot of dough there on Monday.
And these teams deserve it, and they just haven't had the chance to play very much this year, so it is, you know, everybody understands the importance of safety at an event like this. We're trying, you know, really hard to just show that we can return to sport so safely and competitive sport safely. So everybody's doing great.
Yeah.
But yeah, just quiet without so many fans here.
Yeah, I doubt if there's maybe a dozen people upstairs here in the Grippers Lounge, Sherry, which is usually a rocking place when this event's on, and during curling season in general.
Well, we have a nice another blue rock there in the house, and they're lined up pretty nice.
Yeah, Epping's
Just
happy
being
to
patient.
leave those 2 rocks in the house and draw around the corner and try to set up a deuce for himself and his team.
Line's good. Line's good.
Brent Lang is seems like he's got a long ways to curl here. Maybe a pinch short too. But a useful rock just the same.
Good.
Kevin
Kevin.
falling for the guard now.
Yeah, he's happy to play the 5 rock free guard zone. When you say the players haven't played, it was funny to watch Jacobs play, and they ice is not even in their hometown, so they haven't had an opportunity to play. And some incredible athletes have brought the gold medal back to Canada for us, and just not able to play.
They just had one tough end there, but they played a really great game this afternoon, but doesn't take much sometimes.
Yeah, it was super entertaining. Sherry,
It was really fun to watch.
fantastic game.
So no new updates for you yet.
Yep.
On
Whoa.
any
Yep.
of the scoreboards.
Whoa. Whoa.
We talk about the COVID thing, Sherry. One of the
Yep.
things that we're doing here is
Whoa.
only one player
Whoa.
from both teams marks up the
That's
score
good.
for
Great
both
shot.
teams. So and then they're to leave the score placards up for the ice crew to remove, and so there's
To remove
less
and-
chance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
remove and
less chance to.
sanitize.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just far less contact. Where, you know, I don't think that they're allowed to change their rocks either. So
Nope.
I know there's, once you've chosen your 2 rocks for your game, then that is it. Hopefully they've had enough chance to get to know the rocks a little bit while they're in their practice, and so
Yeah,
there's
there's
sanitizers down there, and
there are
everything.
a lot of things different for sure, Sherry. You know, and the absence of spares and coaches. We're just not able to permit spares and coaches, and so these teams have got to figure out a lot of stuff themselves. But there's so many incredible teams that have showed up here, and obviously no international flavor, but sure happy to have them here in Penticton.
And it goes to show their commitment to the game as well, when they're willing to make these sacrifices to get out and play the game they love.
Oh yeah, they're all chomping at the bit for sure, Sherry.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had some misfortune for the gals that were playing in Okotoks in Alberta. Had the rocks pulled out from under them last night. I guess they got halfway through the first game, and they made some rulings that they were going to shut down sports in Alberta. So
Wow, that's too bad. Not quite enough time for the girls to make it here and us to adjust the draw, hey?
no, there wasn't enough time, and we still have to be very conscious of COVID and what the ramifications can be. And a couple of the teams were inquiring whether we had room for them to play, but it just wasn't in the cards this time around. We have looked at that in the past, though, that we'd like to have some ladies teams here and compete with the guys, or even in their own section. It would be spectacular to have them.
Well, we're moving right along here in the third end of play, with Cooey leading Epping a score of 2-0.
Very nice shot here. Nice hit and roll behind the corner.
Tricky little spot to get rid of that rock.
Yeah, and to stay for shot there is very nice.
On our local game on sheet B, Gill took a single point in the second end and now leads Wood 5-0.
Yeah, we're pretty proud of the Wood team, and coming from our little hometown here.
Yep! Whoa! Yep!
Well, that is one of the really
Yes! Stay on it!
It's a,
unique
Whoa!
things
Whoa!
about
perfect.
this event is that local teams and regional teams get to play against very high, the highest caliber team that we have in Canada, and what a thrill for
Mask
the
down.
players.
Mask down.
Sure changes their view to competition. They make some very much stronger teams regionally.
Great shot.
some really good play there. And
That
the
was a
Epping
great
team
shot.
is way out on virgin ice there and made a spectacular shot.
It was a really
Everybody
good
was
shot.
involved for sure. We say there's one sweeper, but we've allowed them to pass off sweeping somewhere around the hog line on the scoring side.
That's right. Yeah, relay the sweeper. These teams are often just using the one sweeper anyways, depending on what they want that rock to do. Make it stay straight or make it curl more. And this ice is so receptive to a great sweep.
Here's where the rule comes into play. Give Big Ben the rock here now, and you can see he's got full exertion on the broom there.
They couldn't quite get it to freeze. They worked it pretty hard.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe a little bit of a new path there. They were going a little wider coming into the house, and maybe just a pinch of frost there, even though it's the third end. I like this call. You know, chance Epping could get forced to one here. Like to find a place that forces them to do a big hit here and get rid of that center line guard.
This one? This side's a little slower than this side.
Yeah, you see, John's really picked up on this ice. Even as late as the third end, it can be a little sticky in some spots. So we got an in-turn by Ryan here, and I'd like to get this a little around, not leave an easy double.
Line's good. No. Yep.
Yeah, he got into a slow spot there.
Okay.
Interesting choice here for Kevin Cooey and his team. He could go around the middle.
Okay, buddy.
It's a little bit old school. Hit the one on the wings there. The open rock. Hard to know if Epping would draw under those circumstances.
Oh yeah. No. I thought I was gonna have to run the. I knew I was gonna have to run the on my next one, but I wasn't. Yeah. No, I knew that. But I let him make it. I mean, that was.
I don't know, this school
so
of thought
yeah,
here
yeah,
is to.
Yeah. No, I didn't hate it at all.
Probably going to have to draw
Whatever you
twice
guys liked,
here.
I was good with. I didn't mind either. At all.
I like this call.
Yeah, for sure.
Go to the center. We always used to say, if there's a chance to go around something, you want to go around the middle one. Past years, these past few years for sure, teams with the hitting ability they have, they make the game a lot different. Not to say that we didn't have some great hitters in the Okanagan Valley here for a long time.
Well, the 5-rock rule has allowed a little bit more play as well to kind of make that a little bit more sophisticated and a little bit more challenging as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Got rid of one.
Yeah, I like
We're
that.
thinking of those
Okay,
hit
I'll show
teams that
control.
came to the Okanagan, like Pat Ryan, who's just an absolute master at the hit game, was just probably one of the best hitters that ever played the game.
Legend.
Yeah, for sure.
Control. Be awesome to kind of hit roll to that hole.
Update on sheet F. Team Botcher versus Team Robillard is now tied at the end of the second end. Almost finished the third end. Here we go. John's.
Whoa.
John's first rock at the end.
Whoa.
I think John would like to get a little bit of an inside roll here, maybe get behind those guards or even roll a little bit further. Looks like he's kind of nose-ish though.
Didn't quite get the finish he wanted, I don't think.
No, you're right. What do you think the odds of Kevin Cooey getting a bit of a roll here are, Sherry?
I'd bet money on it
Had a girl.
if I was a bettor.
Yeah.
Livermore.
It's hard to do much betting with the casinos all closed. I'm not a casino guy either, but certainly it's a different world.
It is quiet. Here we go with Kevin's.
Yeah, he's
Kevin's
kind of
raw.
nose-ish there too. So
Tricking both teams a little bit in that spot.
it's actually not a bad spot for the rock there.
Team Epping with the
Same weight.
hammer here.
Just clean. Whoa, clean, clean, clean.
Nose hit for 2 here in the second, sorry, in the end of the third end. So the Epping takes 2 points, ties the game at a score of 2 for each team.
And Mr. Cooey has the hammer coming home in the even ends. So got ourselves a good game going here, Sherry.
Great, I'm sure you'd like to hold on to that momentum and keep that going. So yes, it was a cloudy day in Penticton today, but still pretty mild. Didn't have to, use the ice scraper on the windshield in the morning.
No, it is beautiful to live here, Sherry. It's a real treat.
As I mentioned, we do have games live streamed all weekend long. The next game that we have scheduled is Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Featured game on that time slot is going to be Team Jacobs versus Team Montgomery. So we look forward to having you back at 9 a.m. sharp. Craig and Mary Lou will be hosting that game, Cy, and you and I will be back for the 1:30 game tomorrow afternoon, where we'll be featuring Team Howard versus Team Tardy.
Yeah, it should be a good game. Mr. Howard has started off gangbusters here. He's 2-0 and playing very, very well. Young Scott there is making some terrific shots today, so nice to see the Howard name just carrying right on.
Easy, easy.
Well, Team Cooey has hammer this end. Putting up that classic corner guard.
Hard, hard, hard. Hard. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay.
Works hard to get that rock to center.
How you do it? I think he can.
Off.
I think he's concerned the thing is going to overcurl here and peek out the other side here, Sherry. Maybe could have used a pinch more ice there.
John chooses to just ignore it and put one in behind his center guard. These teams have faced off against each other many times, I assume.
I would assume the same, Sherry. It's very, very top teams. And
Line's good. Whoa, if you can. Line's good. Whoa, if you can. Whoa.
this one's
Whoa.
starting to come in now.
Whoa, curl.
John's asking it to curl. Kind of stayed out there a long time.
Good Pat.
Nice weight there. Cooley's got a bit of a decision to make here, and whether he runs this thing back or taps. With John Morris in the hack there, I think he's decided to play the run back.
Sure, open things up here.
Well, he'd like to make contact with the one in the rings. And
Nice.
bingo.
Nicely done. It's nice to see the guys having some fun out there, getting to throw some great shots and getting back on the ice.
Yeah, the Epping team's not too disappointed with that either, even though it's not their rock out front. They got an opportunity to put a little heat on Cooley and maybe force him to one here. The Cooley team does have a habit of getting themselves out of messes from time to time.
And with Hammer, this
This looks a little wide as well.
Line's good. Line's good.
No, it's making a better move here though.
Line's great. Okay,
in
well,
really
this
nice.
got tighter line. Yes. Yes.
It's like that picked almost.
Whoa. Just picked a bit.
Yeah.
that sure changed. Really bent right at the end after the hog line.
It's still a pretty usable rock. You know, doubles in play here now though, and so.
Yeah, so I wonder if they're just very different because that picked. I gave him the same.
Even if you roll over here, it's pretty good.
Shoot.
Yeah, like control.
Really surprised that we had to wait for his to end.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, good point.
Down on sheet A, Team Dangerfield leads Team Hardy by a score of 2-1. Again, in
Whoa.
the fourth end of play.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Trying to
Whoa.
get that double. Doesn't quite get enough of it. It does go by, but it still gets rid of the second shot. So
It does, Sherry. You know, he threw a 10-31 there, hog to hog. It's maybe a little much for control. I think that's what Kevin Cooey was asking for there. Maybe just a pinch hot.
sure.
Some more communication there from Brent Lang, and or I should say, sorry about that.
Oh, John decides
Johnny Moe, yeah.
go for it again. See if this rock reacts the same as the one before.
Yeah, he's got a lot of line here.
Whoa. Line's good.
Just watching the weight
Making
here.
a nice,
Line's good.
making a nice finish here
This
though.
thing is losing its handle. Doesn't need to curl, but if it's there, it's just giving me the dead kind of handle. Keep it moving. Okay, whoa. Oh, great sweep.
Nice.
So
Very nice sweep, Mr. Lang.
yeah, the dead handle there can get you in a lot of trouble. We see a lot of it in club curling where the player doesn't put enough rotation on it and the thing kind of skids sideways as it's finishing, or sometimes all the way down the ice, and sometimes even loses its handle.
That's right. Nice little positive release, a little kind of a pop right at the end.
Yeah,
Helps
it's
to,
probably one of the things you told your juniors for all your years of coaching, Sherry.
that's right, Cy.
Jeez.
I'm officially retired from coaching junior curling. It's
Throw.
sad and liberating all at the same time.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, Sherry. We certainly miss you there, and you did an incredible job here in Penticton with that junior program, and so wonderful to see the kids run in here and just wanna be your friend.
Well, it's very sweet. I do really miss hanging out with the kids. They're so much fun, and it is such a treat to be able to watch little curlers grow into big curlers and come
Yeah.
and join the adult leagues. It's really cool.
Yeah,
Whoa,
but
you got to curl.
Okay, this is coming in a little bit hot.
Just got to bite center. Whoa, it's there. Whoa.
Looks pretty good, Sherry. So you have a bit of a new vocation, Sherry?
I do. Working in office, so I don't get the time off that I used to be able to come and help with juniors, but I still enjoy coming down to the curling club, of course, playing in the mixed league, the mixed doubles, which is so much fun, and also the ladies league with Mary Richter.
Then he's just freezing.
And some other wonderful ladies as well. So it is just a lot of fun to still spend a lot of time down here at the curling club. But things have changed. All the rules have changed this year with COVID. I miss hugging. We're a close little group of people here at the curling club.
Yes, for sure.
Lots of close friends.
There's a lot of wonderful huggers here for sure. And I'm sure we miss a few of your hugs as well. You do have had a lot of experience with different vocations, and I take my hat off to you. It must be exciting for you to start all over again and do something.
Reinventing. I know. It's okay. I can do this for more than 2 years. So I'm gonna.
Well, it isn't though you haven't been successful in everything you've done. That's for sure.
Yeah, I just always find new opportunities, and
Yeah.
Well,
bit of a
what are you
dilemma.
gonna do once he freezes on you?
Be a bit of a dilemma
He's not
here.
gonna
And
touch it. Right? I mean,
almost think I'd like to clean this stuff up, but you got 2 red rocks behind the tee line and
yeah, I guess
not
so.
likely to score.
Okay.
give them some decisions to make.
The run is good if you make it. I mean, this isn't bad. If you hit it a little high, this might spin with you a bit too. I mean, we know this spot.
I think the thing about coming down and trying to make the contact with the ones
Yeah,
in.
like, it's right up. I think you're trying to throw hack, but no more, like, just hack.
Still a little bit vulnerable if he makes this double.
Yeah, you're right.
No, he throws a nice soft weight double here and moves things around and stays there on the lid. I think John Epping would be happy to tap that back and have an opportunity to maybe even steal.
Whoa.
That's a good throw.
The weight looks
Yep.
really nice there, Cy.
Whoa.
Benny's
Yeah,
working
he's-
pretty hard.
Whoa.
It's got
Yep.
room to
Whoa.
move.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No.
Oh, he's much. Oof.
Pretty much exactly how Mr. Cooey expressed what that rock would do. He just knows this game
would
so
finish up
well
with
and the
him,
rocks so well. It is such a pleasure to watch him curl.
Yeah, it's just that's one of the few
Where is
rocks
he?
we've seen come down there with the outturn Sherry, and it ran a little
I think
straight
so,
there.
Yeah, I like it.
So they'll put that in the memory bank for sure.
So John Swift's going to try and bring one in nice and tight.
Oh, he'd.
It's pretty close.
I think you just want to bite the forefoot. Like, I don't. Yeah, like, even if
think
you're
that's-
just second, even just full 8, like, he comes in there, I'll be able to follow in or whip something down there. Like,
I think if we can take a look from the overhead on sheet C.
yeah.
Yeah,
So this
just.
spot's none of the good stuff.
Take a look and see. It does look like it's red from here.
Okay.
It's really hard to see that
But
Sherry.
the angle could be a little.
Yeah, it's
off for
still a
us,
few rocks
so,
to come, so
yeah.
we'll see what happens. These are probably going to get jiggled around. This looks like nice line
No,
here.
line's great. Line's great.
Yeah,
Weight looks good.
it's like really nice line. Starting to snap here a
Well,
little
this
bit.
is where that spot has curled a lot in the past, in the last few rocks.
A little more than
So
Whoa!
look to
with the outturn side.
get right in there. And
Nice
prevent-
place for a rock. You always want to try to control the top half of the
top
forefoot there.
house, Yeah. Great. So Kevin's going to take a little look at that. And while he's
If
doing
you
that,
just throw at it. The guard's not in play. I mean, you might lose that, but
Oh, you could play the double here.
dead straight here, Johnny.
Yeah, he's picked
Pretty
up on it
straight
already.
here.
Really straight here. He's
You
telling
got it.
John Morris that
no.
Of course, John is a pretty intelligent player when it comes to reading ice and
Reading
the
the
whole
ice,
works. Yeah.
You bet.
He doesn't miss much, that's for sure.
So while we're waiting for that rock to come down, a little update on our local sheet on sheet B. Gill took another single point in that third end and now leads the game 6-0 over Wood. He's trying desperately to have some great rocks in play. And here we are. He does the nice sweep. Double and taps that shot rock right out of the way, leaving Blue sitting on the 4
So,
foot.
yeah.
Sitting first shot, but Red has a rock in the middle of the 8 at the back.
Get rid of those.
Unless I can chase it.
Oh, I was not. I thought I was tight. Just. yeah, I know. I said yes.
Is only sitting 1 at this point, and
I let it go, and I'm like,
Same
Little
weightish,
bumpy.
little less. Same weight's probably close.
cleaner.
Just try to go. I think you just go full 4.
John's trying the same shot he just did. Kui does have hammer in this end. Score is tied at 0.
Yeah, you want to make sure this is in a good position here.
Line's great, Pat.
You'll notice the sweeper is Pat Jansen. Played with Epping a few years back.
Oh.
Cam was in the lineup, but he's obviously not here, and that is Pat Jansen. Thank you to my friends finding that out for me, because I didn't quite know that.
Yeah, we were searching for, because we do have some pictures of the fellas here, and all the teams
Guess we should
are
have made you curl it, I guess.
We
Or
can
in our brochure here,
expect
yeah.
the unexpected
yes.
in 2020.
Well, there's been a lot of places closed
well,
down.
don't get cute.
Jeez.
Yeah, right. It's always
Certainly
tough.
here in British Columbia, the Fraser Valleys have had a lot of trouble, so they've closed it down. So we've lost some players there, and
Absolutely.
looking
Yeah,
for some
little
spares.
on
And,
Spares
yeah.
Oh yeah.
from the interior. So they've made their decision after John Epping's amazing shot right to the button. Sitting
I don't think so.
right there on the button, and
I thought
we'll see what Kevin does here.
Less. I didn't think I was more.
With hammer rock in the 4th end.
Like
Yeah, it did.
you just can't. Yeah, you got to
Just
be
'cause it
high.
got faster and faster. I wonder, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah.
Well, they're still confused about the ice, but this is a great opportunity. Sherry, he could bash this straight back almost, and
Take a mittful.
Couldn't have ended
yeah,
up. No.
could be painful.
right.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, Johnny's already whoa. But he's got nice weight here. Yeah,
Well, not a mittful, but 3.
that's
3 is a
that's
plenty.
pretty good.
3 is plenty. That's a great end. And so that makes the game now 5-2 for Team Kui, giving up in the hammer here in the start of the 5th end at the 4th annual Ashley Homestore Curling Classic. It's a pleasure to be here with you again, Cy Gladish.
Thank you, Sherry. You know, it's fun to have the players back. It's fun to have our volunteers here. We got a lot of excited people to see some curling here.
Great. Let's just take a moment and remember that our sponsors here today are Brentview Developments and City of Penticton. Thank you so much.
You bet.
You sponsors for taking part in the 4th annual Ashley Homestore Curling Classic. We're here once again, brought to you by New Floors as well. Thank you so much to the team at New Floors in Penticton. And we do have some games here now, and the halfway through the 8 ends of play. Let's see, who do we have an update? Sturmey versus McEwen, keeping that game a very low score. Still have a score of 1 point for Sturmey and nothing on the scoreboard yet for McEwen. Looks like they're trying to change that here at the about halfway through the 4th end. And we'll start our 5th end of play here on our feature sheet with John Epping and Kevin Kui.
Kui's happy to put this top 4, perfect position, splits the center line. Beautiful shot by Ben. And the corner guards will start going up. Trying to build a 2 here. Brent's got a lot of line to make up here.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't want this too deep either. Give them an opportunity to get right behind. Not sure where Kevin's asked Ben to put this one. Did he say tight?
I didn't see the call.
Yeah.
Side.
Where are you?
It looks like it's going right in.
right
to
here.
freeze.
Tighter in is
Mine's
good
not
here.
bad now. Let's stop, Johnny. Okay.
We'll see where that ends up. Looks like it's going to freeze.
Yep.
Tap.
Yep.
Brent Lang in the house, throwing his second rock. Putting up another corner guard here to try and generate. They definitely want to take a point or 2 here. Would be great.
Shots.
And puts up those corner guards. Like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it's
Pretty good, hey?
both teams are pretty happy
Yeah.
where they're at right here. Cooey's rocks are a little bit offset, so
Mine's good.
opportunity for sure for the Epping team. Hey, thank you.
John Morris playing second for Team Kevin Cooey. Is that their first time together as a team in a lineup like this for Kevin with John?
Yeah, I'm not absolutely sure, Sherry. It's certainly
Just firm.
a great
Just
combination.
firm.
You've got 2 of the most premier players in the whole world on the same team with a front end that's incredible.
Yeah.
So we do expect big things here for sure.
Yep. Yep.
This
Whoa.
one's curling a bit.
Over curled a little bit and does leave blue sitting shot rock on the 4 foot, but is open, but it is Kevin's rock here.
Kevin could peel this corner, which play the double here. That's what he's called.
John Morris in the hat for his second rock. Get rid of that corner guard.
I'd like to make the double here
Plan.
too, on the one in the top house. Just misses it by a whisker. Just needed to come up a pinch more. So does Epping, does he split this?
Try and split it.
Yeah, I think so. Kind of get them as far as he can. Just kind of hit it on a 45-degree angle there.
Probably, eh?
It's in a perfect spot for the split.
It's pretty good. If anything, he'd like his shooter to roll a little further than the object rock. And this is not a bad call either.
Board. Board, yeah.
So it looks like they've opted to hit that shot rock, roll away from center line.
Surprises me a bit that he's down a couple or 3 now, and might want to mix it up a little bit more, but
Yep.
who am I to tell John Epping how to play the game? He's a super accomplished player,
So skilled.
very skilled.
And never doesn't seem to crack under pressure. He's always so calm in those pressure shots. Perfect board weight there. Comes around, taps that blue rock out. Now we have 3 red rocks in play. A couple of them counting.
Yeah, good opportunity for a double here. We got BJ here that's been known to be able to throw some heat. Does he stick around? No. Sticks around, but not in the rings.
That was one of those shots where we miss having a crowd behind us, because that would have made some noise.
Yeah, little ooh and ah.
So quiet in here.
Yeah.
There are a very few number of fans here, and everybody is here, of course, spaced out between each other, giving themselves lots of space and wearing masks and everything. But those who are here are really enjoying themselves, and the caliber of curling that we get to enjoy in this hometown club is
Go, just go,
outstanding,
just
and
go,
we're all
just go.
thrilled.
Come on, just
gonna
go. Yes, go.
Bringing that rock in.
Yep, keep going, bud. Yep, get her in there,
Ryan's got one
Good.
back there and trying to force the plate.
You got it?
Looks like they'll try freeze. Or are they going to the other side? Nope. Freeze.
Very smooth.
It's got
Very
room.
steady, nice curl here. Very steady. Yeah, out of play is good.
Keeping the house nice and clean with their lead.
Yeah. So Sherry, I see there's something on top of the scoreboard just under the C there on our feature sheet.
Line's good.
What is that?
Line's good.
Can you make that out?
No, I can't tell what that is.
It's got a
but
curl.
there's
Well, I have some binoculars here if you want to have a peek.
no.
Yes, I do.
You do.
I do.
Keep going. Keep going.
I can't tell what it is.
You can't see what that is? No. Okay. Well,
If you're trying to trick me into saying something clever and funny,
Same
I'm not going to
thing.
fall for it.
throws.
I don't know what to expect from you, trickster.
Good throws.
well, Sherry, I just had heard that, you know, in your new adventures and in your new life, that perhaps you wanted to
Yeah, I mean,
take up bird watching.
yeah, I want to be like not close to easy hunt.
Oh, you guys worked hard on that one, didn't you?
Well, that actually is a
little
decoy up on top of the scoreboard there, and you
Okay.
know, obviously, I wished you could identify it. but,
I quite suspect my husband, Mr. Joe Diaz, had something to do with that.
he certainly did. He certainly did.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I was very happy to bring one of my.
Thank you. Bring me a little bird too.
Yeah, it's actually one of my older
make the
older
double.
brother's decoys. That he's an artist, as you know, and he did
Of
decoys for
course,
quite
of
some
course,
time,
of
and so
course.
that's one of the ones I
right.
had at my house there. So I thought I'd
And-
bring it to see whether you could
And you
identify it.
guys just chuckled and chuckled.
We
Bringing a
did.
bird into the curling club and putting it right where I can see it.
Yeah, I guess we could have put it right down here, perhaps. There would be no mistaking. But
So we have,
I'd like to make the double here.
looking
Very
good.
nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
I think,
Leaves one red rock in play.
yeah, Epping would like to see a rollout here, but not likely to happen. He could go behind those corner guards. It's interesting. Kevin Cooey saying leave that blue rock that you can see on the left side there is a deep guard, and I think he was thinking somewhere down the road if they sneak one behind there, he could use that.
Sure.
You know, it's a very astute move. Can be a bit of a chess match. It was an incredible game this afternoon. That was a bit of a chess match. And it was sure fun to watch.
So Kevin ends up sitting right on there on the edge of 8 foot. John Epping has hammer. And this is last rock of the end. As these games aren't tied, we're just finishing the 4th end on the sheet next to me. I'll let you know what happens after that shot. And he blanks the end.
Very nice shot there. Very smooth and just makes that look so easy.
Very nicely done. So here on sheet D next to me, I have Team Sturmey leads 1-0 over Team McEwen. Mike just attempted and successfully did a takeout, so takes 2 points and now leads the game 2-1.
That was a
They're just going into the 5th end.
That was a really, really nice shot by McEwen.
Long run back to get that 2 points, that all-important deuce, especially in the even ends. So he was able to capitalize on that.
Certainly wonderful to have this field of curlers here. I know it's difficult for all sports, but this is an opportunity for us to show a little bit of our wares here in the curling world. No international teams here, which is usually a big staple for us. Certainly the Americans have come up here before as well. And with the borders closed, it's pretty difficult.
Not going to happen this year.
No.
Yeah, and maybe not next. We'll see what happens in the future. We hope that this event can get back to bigger and better things every year. It seems to have a bigger prize cash pool. It is, we've generated growth and enthusiasm for this event throughout our community year over year, and that is just going to continue to grow, especially considering the organizers and board members that we have on this committee. It is really a treat to have this event come back year after year. Penticton, such a huge supporter of sport in general.
Hard line.
We have a lot of really huge curling fans here as well.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of thanks to hand out to a lot of people. Obviously, Matt Tolley does so much for our club and is playing in this event with Brad Wood. Done a lot of curling in his day, and very proud of him. And he's a big catalyst to put this together. And Kathy Jones, just a facilitator. I mean, this girl is just incredible. She makes everybody feel wonderful, and that's why so many of these teams are coming back. We just love all the small little extras that she gives us, and you know what? We're just so happy to have her on board here as a chairperson.
Absolutely. Yeah, she puts in countless hours to make sure that this event is the best it can be year after year, and even lets us help.
Yeah, she does let us help as well, Sherry. You know what? She's got such passion for the game as well. So it's been a pleasure working with her. So they let me tag along as a chairperson. I'm not sure exactly why, because I don't do half the work that those two individuals, not Tolly and Kathy Jones.
Well, while we are handing out buckets of gratitude, let's not forget to mention our in-kind sponsors. So, of course, we're in the Okanagan. We have 200 wineries within a 1-hour drive of our little club here. So we'd like to thank some of our in-kind sponsors, Blasted Church Winery, Lang Winery, Hillside Winery. We also have support from our local grocery stores, IGA, Safeway, Save on Foods, Sunripe and Booster Juice. All of these guys are just so supportive in helping us keep this event running. And I'd finally like to mention Copper Mug, Penticton Pizza and Sub, and of course, good old Tim Hortons.
Yeah, there's a lot of wonderful sponsors there, and when you say in kind, there's no contra sponsorship there. It's strictly just bringing their product over here for our players to enjoy in their packages, and for everybody to enjoy with some coffee in the morning and stuff like that. It's pretty incredible. We've had these sponsors for a long time, the last 4 years, and I think they must feel they're getting something for their money.
So the guys are having a little chat about what to do here in the fifth end. Kui leads the game 5-2, and we're just in this fifth end of play. Of course, sorry, this is the sixth end of play because the fifth end was a blank end. So we're in the sixth end of play here. Epping has the hammer. Going to try and generate a couple of points this end. Go for that deuce.
Yes, and Johnny to just peel this out. Just kick it out the side door here, I guess.
Benny's working it.
And nicely done. Yeah, I couldn't see a lot of that rock, but you made it look pretty easy. Still a chance for the Epping team to sneak one in there. They could bash this and get rid of most or everything, but then it would give Kui a chance to go somewhere and hide and maybe force him.
14.
Yep.
For the two.
Yep. Hard. Whoa.
So we'll watch this rock come in and come to center line.
I think the bash should bump him just a bit.
Okay.
Get rid of the...
Great. Update for you on sheet F. They're just finishing up the fifth end. Laycock leads that game with a score of 5-2 over Eden. And they're just coming into the last few rocks of their end. I'll give you an update once I know the score over there. BJ Neufeld coming in for his first shot of the end.
Whoa, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Epping getting himself in a little trouble here. You're going to have to come up with a pretty special shot here to next time around.
Woven.
Looks like they're just happy to plug the hole here. And a job well done.
That rock stays up and
Is he throwing that?
nice guard position. John's looking for any way to get into the house at this point.
Yeah, there's a lot of rings to pump back to there, and there's got a lot of offset rocks in front of the front part of the rings there, Sherry, and could make it difficult for Kui if he sneaks one in behind there.
Whoa.
Epping would probably be happy even to get a force here.
Hard. Hard.
Line
Whoa,
looks
whoa,
really
whoa,
good.
whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Pat Jensen takes that rock in.
Great shot.
To 4 foot. Nice sweep.
I think you just get one
Nicely
anywhere in
managed
here.
rock.
PJ shots, was it? 4. Yep.
Here in the sixth end of play at the Ashley Homestore Curling Classic in Penticton, British Columbia.
So the play here is just to get in there somewhere for second shot. The idea is to force Epping into another wide tap back.
Yep. Hard, John.
Yeah,
Whoa, off.
finally made a move on the out-turn side there, just out a little bit wider. Got some nice finish here.
And coming right
Whoa.
into the button. And beauty shot.
Well, it's a little deep actually, Sherry. Giving John Epping an opportunity to maybe come down and
Watch that
tap
rock
those blue back a bit, or even remove
right onto the
some of it.
button. Yeah, it is just a little deep. Impressive
Board.
amount of curl. I think they found on that
Board.
side.
Control. Okay.
And Ryan Ryan's going to try and...
In all fairness there, Sherry, the speed had picked up there a little bit. You know,
Whoa!
getting close to 15
Whoa!
hog to hog here.
Whoa!
It's got to curl some.
Took it.
No, it didn't hit anything.
Oh,
I was hoping we'd throw a little less weight.
just missed that. Here it comes again on our viewing screen.
Good try.
Sails past and just misses those two rocks on the an
Figured we'd
unfortunate
load it
miss
up
there
and go
for
all or nothing.
Ryan Fry.
Yeah,
Your first one was good. They thought it was light, but I could have let it come up a bit and just chopped it into and didn't leave a hole. Sorry, I thought it was light. Your weight was great. Then I had you both ways again. Yeah, it's tricky, eh? A little ridgy. Good try.
The guys are just talking about the
Doesn't really matter, I guess.
about the shots and the rocks and
when
the
he
ice
says
is
ridgy, I don't think it's like there's a ridge in the ice, but it's not quite like arena ice, Sherry. It doesn't run on the same path for a long, long time. Sweepers have to be very attentive.
Wood team
Wait,
took,
like-
so Team Wood from
Wait,
Penticton took a couple of points in the last end and now has a score of 2, but Gail has a score of 7 and has is in
Whoa.
control of that game.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be
6-10 coming home. Wood has the hammer there, so he gets a couple here or whatever. You never know what can happen.
Problem is I lose my shooter.
So that was Kevin's first shot of the game, of this
Yeah.
end.
Okay.
John's gonna make a decision here on his next
Just,
shot.
what are you thinking, like board? Board? Just so you can manipulate it a bit?
Change his run back.
Oh, I know.
So,
I like it when I let it go.
I think John Epping's trying to get all the information
board?
in his head to make a good pass here at this rock. It's a bit of a newer path again.
still on your game, eh? And it's like midnight out here.
Is that John
Fraction
saying that?
more, yeah.
Feels like midnight. It's like 7:30.
But it has been dark for several hours now. It's getting to those darker days of the year.
Yeah, the daylight savings time doesn't save it all. This looks like it's riding out there a bit.
Does. Right weight.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Give me a drink.
John a little disappointed with that shot.
Yeah, he's running. He's going to be running out of places to put a rock for sure.
Thanks.
A couple of misses there, a couple of line call issues there, or one line call issue.
Thanks.
Can get you in a lot of trouble in this game.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, Kevin is smart to take a little extra ice. You don't have to make this perfect.
Yeah.
Just
Can't.
stay on the
No.
left side of the sheet here.
Yeah.
Little forward hand press there, but elbow down nice and low.
Kevin's rock is coming in very nicely.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
stayed a little out than they wanted, I think, but there it is.
How do I get in there?
I don't think he can, John.
Good luck, guys.
I think he's tossed in the towel there,
And
Sherry.
we have a
Good luck.
handshake
Have a good one.
on our future game. So
Good luck, boys.
Yeah, good luck, Koo. Play well.
good friends out there. These guys are choosing to finish the game, get some rest, does feel like midnight out here, even though it's only 7:30 p.m. local time.
Yeah, a couple of Alberta teams.
So we'll take a quick peek at our at the sheet. Sheet B has a score of 7-2. And sheet good. We're done.
Not sure what's going on, Sherry, whether going to maybe flip over to another sheet or what the story is there. Just going to take a quick break here, Sherry.
Sure, Si.
You want to
Thank
hold
you
the
so
fort
much.
for me, and maybe you could figure out what kind of duck that is up there on the scoreboard.
Thanks, Si. Bird watching.
Ashley Home Store's Black Friday sale is going on now. Shop today and find Black Friday deals throughout the store. For a limited time, get up to 50% off. And through Monday, shop Black Friday doorbusters. Or get 0% interest for 24 months with no minimum purchase. The best Black Friday furniture deals are only available for a limited time. Shop online or visit North America's #1 furniture and mattress store today. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Hi everyone, and welcome to our 4th annual Ashley Home Store Curling Classic. I'm Kathy Jones, the chairperson for this event. We are going to miss you this year, fans. It's not going to be the same through these trying times, and yet we want to keep this classic alive for years to come.
What a great shot.
Please go to the Penticton curlingclub.ca site and donate. With your money, we can help foster the growth of curling for years to come, keep these great teams coming, and look forward to seeing you again next year when we can get through this time. Thanks. Have a great season, everyone.